Okay, this is kind of interesting. So basically we have something called Mesquita number 71, and this is basically kind of like a mix. There's like museum stuff, art stuff, kind of interesting stuff like that. There's more of these houses down that way a little bit. Then you also have Mongha Temple right over there. I don't know what this big green building is, but there's another one where they have like live music association, where it's like a industrial, but they'll do like live music and stuff like that. It's in I think it's in that one right there. I think it's in that building. But that kind of gives you a little context. But we're actually going to go down this building, this street, and we're going to go all the way down. So so stay tuned for that. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, so here's our focus street, and basically on the corner we have this one. I'll just kind of view it real quick just so you can kind of get some context to it. But when you go in, they'll have like, I don't know, I'm gonna guess they're probably like 100 years old. And I have filmed inside because they have events in here sometimes, so I have gone in, and I think it would probably be under Mesquita. I think this name of this is like Colonel Mesquita or something like that, but Mesquita is on the name right here, and that's also the street has that name, something like that, Colonel Mesquita or something like that. And then this one is going to be our target street, and we're going to basically come down here real quick. Coelho, it's a road, Estrada's road, so Estrada de Coelho de Amaral, and we're basically going to go all the way down this street, and definitely the other side is more interesting. So we're going to come back down this way and kind of film in this direction. Then you can kind of see the housing style too. Huh. So you can also see kind of the backside of some of these houses too. It looks like you kind of have a backyard, and you also have like a balcony up there as well. And I guess they call this Amaral because it has a different name. So I guess up in the front they say Mesquita, but then I guess if you have these addresses, you're part of the Amaral de Coelho. So I guess the space ends right there, so they have that kind of a strong linear look. Kind of interesting because you got that pastel green, and then you kind of have, this is also kind of a Portuguese color, and that's a school, Coelho de Sagrado Heart of Jesus, Sacred Heart of Jesus. So that's a Sacred Heart of Jesus, which is a Catholic school, I believe. And we're gonna meander down. So yeah, that's Sacred Heart. So sometimes they'll say, oh, I went to Sacred Heart School when I was a kid or whatever. So that's a Catholic school right there. Come in, beauty. Kind of a nice, interesting shop right there. Let's see what else we got in here. Pianos. It's called like Karl Mueller pianos. It's so German. Or Swiss. German or Swiss. I don't know if Karl Mueller must be a piano maker name. And I think we're gonna come into a little bit of a, yeah, we are. Love these. We're gonna come into this. This is probably gonna be a bakery with the same name. So Beko is like a little alley. Huh. Like a flower shop that makes flowers. It's actually really cool. And then you got a sports club here. Huh. Okay. So this is a little Beko. There's our sign. And then interestingly, you have some other stuff up there too. we're gonna come back this way. That's interesting. Check that out. Like these people have this huge balcony with a fence. Like kind of envious. Looks kind of interesting. Okay, so we're gonna continue down our target street, and I believe that this street bleeds right into the next street across that big major road there. But to go across, we're gonna have to go, let me see. That's our target. Oh, we can go right here. Perfect. So we're gonna cross this major road right here. And we're gonna go down that direction as soon as we get a green light. Looks like we're gonna get it. That guy went across and we didn't actually have it, but kind of a nice, interesting spot. Look at that car. Okay, so we're gonna head down that street in a moment. 7-Eleven looks like it's closed. Okay, so let's head on out. I wonder if the 7-Eleven is open on the other side. Yeah, it is. So there's a 7-Eleven right there. So we're gonna keep on going down. But before we do, we're gonna go across. Just want to check this on the corner real quick. So this one has traditional medicine, I think. Chinese medicine. Yeah. This is actually going to be a pretty big industry for Macau. So Hengqin, the island next door, is going to be kind of a, they have a plan to make it into a kind of a Chinese medicine capital. Let me go back across. There's shumai. That's really tasty. So yeah, the plan is to make it into that Hengqin is they're gonna put a lot of money into that. Is this a vegetarian restaurant? Not 100% sure. But I think one of these is I think this is a vegetarian restaurant right here, I think. Yeah. This is it. Nice decor. Look how cool that looks. Super interesting. So yeah, I think that's actually a vegetarian restaurant right here. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. Keep going down our Target Street. Oh yeah, so looks like a more Chinese medicine, yeah. Chinese pharmacy. But yeah, that's actually one of the goals, is that Hengqin will become, they're gonna make Chinese medicine, like make it into a big thing that Macau is known for, and then they'll say like made in Macau, but it'll be made in Hengqin, which will be part of Macau in the future as well. Kind of interesting. Some interesting things happening here. There's like a little lotus leaf right there. I don't know what dolphin swimming pool would be. Okay, so in a moment we're going to come up on our cross street. That's basically where we came down at. And we are gonna go across the street as soon as we get a chance. And I think that we're gonna still be on our same street, but down in that direction. So we're gonna come along and just kind of see. So in a moment we're gonna cross this kind of big main street, and I think we're gonna be able to go now. Let's go. So okay, we're gonna go down that direction in a moment, but we still got our red light. We're on Avenida de Horta y Costa. It's kind of a main street we're going to try to cross as soon as we get a chance. There it is. So now we can go across. So we'll follow our way. The bikes, the balconies. Okay, so I don't know if we're still on the same street. We'll find out in a moment. But that was the street that we just came down. And I don't know if we're on our target street or not, but I know this leads into a market and it's kind of busy and probably interesting to view, so I'm going to stick with it no matter what. There's a little Chinese medicine shop over there. This has some Macau food. So kind of a traditional spot. That one is kind of interesting right there because that one has this macaroni. That's like a pineapple bun. So I like the fact they have a lot of alternative. There's a lot of drink alternatives, like different teas and stuff like that. So we're still on our road here. Estrada do Coelho de Amaral. And now we're kind of gonna go by a marketplace. So it's kind of maybe one of the reasons this is quite busy. Our target street is still going down, so we're going to keep on going down as well. Okay. Kind of an interesting little corner here. You can see all the market down that way. Okay, so we're going to keep on heading down our target street here. Okay. Keep on checking everything out. Got some duck there. I think we're still on our target street, I think. We'll find out in a moment. Got a bunch of kettle pots. Bakery, that smells good. Okay, so we're gonna come all the way down to the end of this particular street. Alright, so that's the the end of it. Okay. So this is kind of our target street right here. Some kind of interesting stuff around here. I'm gonna just do two things before I end this one. One, I'm gonna come over here real quick, and I'm gonna view this little restaurant right here. It's kind of interesting. And then we're gonna view, so the marketplace is directly down that way. Our target street was this one, and then there's a nice temple right here too. So I'm just gonna, I think the temple just closed. But you can kind of see in here, you can see some of the features of the temple, including the lions guardians, some of the trees right there, and basically this whole little space right there is where this temple is at in the corner. They do cremation and different stuff like that. And our target street is just directly down that way, so that was our target. And we're gonna come to an ending for our street here. Estrada de Coelho de Amaral. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.
Toma cuidado la voz divina.